everyone, and happy Manga Monday to you. And if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome, welcome. My name is Zoe and this is my channel, Ms. Manga, where I talk a lot about manga. Hi babe, is my cat just in the background. And today is the first Monday of a new month, and that means it's another manga wrap-up monthly haul video. And basically, if you couldn't tell, it's just where I go through all the manga that I got in the month of April. So I was really nervous I'd have a small haul, but 2 pre-order shipments came in, so I got a good amount of newer stuff to share from April releases. The rest of any April releases that I pre-ordered are gonna just have to be tacked on to May's video because I will be on vacation, and so I'm filming this like 2 weeks early, but it's okay. There shouldn't be that much more that comes between now and then. So let's just jump right into the manga. Okay, first up, this is totally everyone's fault. It's all your faults because I'm easily influenced. And y'all said I needed to read more Chainsaw Man, so I bought more Chainsaw Man to read, okay? I got volume 4, volume 5, and volume 6 so far. I grabbed these 2 at the manga store, but volume 6 was not there, so I ordered this one just in my last Right Stuff haul because it was in stock. So I figured next time I go to the manga store, I'll just keep going from there. But at least I have until volume 6 now. So did I read any of it? No, not yet. But you know I intend to now. I heard you and I intend to read more. I am seriously excited to read more. I've heard how good it gets, so I'll let you all know how I think of this series moving forward. And then I also got 2 books that my mom gave me for Easter. I mean, we don't really do much for Easter, but I said, you know, if you want to buy me a book, you can. So she bought me one of the volumes of Black Butler. I needed volume 6, and also Love Sickness, one of Junji Ito's collections. I'm super excited because I have a plan to do a Junji Ito ranking video, so I have to like read all of his works and rank them in October, so I'm excited. I think it's gonna be like a tier ranking video because I think that'll be easier to organize, but yeah, just he has so much work and I kind of just want to see like what of his I would actually say is like the best of the best and what I would pass on. I don't know, maybe I'll be interested and watch that, maybe not. When that comes around, it's a couple months away, obviously. So yeah, and then we have some pickups from my manga store that were sale items that were used and half off. I grabbed this one-shot called Oh My Sweet Alien. The art is really weird. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's like a comedy slice of life, but with a guy who married an alien. I haven't read it yet, but I'm super excited. It just seems different and interesting, and I love a good one-shot, so I'm excited. I hope it's good. And I also got this series. It's complete at 3 volumes and is an older June manga BL. It's called Il Gatto Solgi. Maybe that's how you say it. I don't know. But yeah, it came with all 3 volumes. I think this one was even less than half off. I think it was like 20 or 22 bucks for all 3 of them. I don't know. It was a good deal. But yeah, so I haven't read this series yet. I honestly have just been trying to read some of the newer stuff that came out so I could talk about it. But the reviews were really good on it. So I'm excited to check it out at some point. Then I also got Sadako-san and Sadako-chan. This one was weirdly a lot about being like a YouTuber essentially, which I didn't expect when I picked it up. So having just started this kind of doing this kind of thing, I was like, are you mocking me? Is the manga mocking me? It felt like a personal attack. I was just like, And I marked this page because Sadako-san says I was a loner. I wanted to find other loners like me. And the guy's like, but I'm not a loner. And she's like, video creators just sit alone in front of a camera and talk. If that isn't a loner, I don't know what is. I feel called out. But also, yes, that is me. God. This one, it's not what I was expecting. But it was funny. It was a quick read. Yeah, it was decent. Decent little one-shot. And then I also got number 19 of Jujutsu Kaisen. This was in the sale for some reason. I don't know why. I still need volume 18, but I'm like, I haven't been keeping up with the series, to be honest with you. So it doesn't matter. I'll fill in the hole eventually. That's what I do though. And then I get so many holes. It's a problem. But it was half off. It's like, how do I resist? How do I resist? It's a series I'm collecting, you know? And then I was so excited to find the next 2 volumes I needed of Maid-sama! Yay! Because this was a series I was just talking about. I just talked about Usui in my hot anime guys video, judging if, you know, anime guys are hot video. So check that one out if you haven't. I'll link it below. But I said I really do want to read this manga, and there was a sale on my stuff and I almost bought some of them, but then I was like, I should do pre-orders instead. And then I found them at the manga store for half off. I felt super lucky. So yeah, now I have up to volume 6 because these are omnibuses. So I think there's like 6 omnibuses, or 8. I think there's 8 omnibuses. I'm not quite halfway there, but it's a step. Last pickup at the manga store was Kami-sama Kiss Volume 4. Every time I've been seeing a volume, and luckily it's been like the next volume I needed at the manga store, I'll grab it because I'd rather give them a little business and I'd rather spend a little less money. So I try and pick $9.99 volumes, you know. A little bit benefits us both, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I'm slowly collecting Kami-sama Kiss. And I only ever watched the anime of it, so I'm excited to actually get into reading it. I think I read volume 1 like a while ago. And yeah, so it's a long series. So I don't know when I'll finish it if I keep collecting piecemeal like this, but hey, it's fine. And then at the Right Stuff sale, I grabbed Pluto number 3. So I had 1 and 2, and then I needed 3 and the rest of them, but 4 was out of stock. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna grab number 3 and hope number 4 goes in stock sometime soon. No pressure. I wasn't gonna place any out of stock orders in this one because I was hoping the in-stock ones would make my pre-order ship, which I did, so it was a good call. I got False Memories Volume 2. This was one I ordered years ago, and then my order was not shipping. Everything with COVID was messing it up. And so I had to call Right Stuff, and they were like, well, there was 2 volumes that are out of stock still, and we need to wait for them. This was like back when they were doing really weird things in their business. And I was like, can you get rid of them? Can you just get rid of them and then send me all the rest? Because there was a bunch in that order. So I had still not got volume 2 of False Memories. It was out of stock for a long time. And then I just checked and it was back in stock finally. So I was like, okay, good. Because it's just a 2-volume series by Isaku Natsumi, who is the mangaka for Candy Color Paradox, which I love so much. So I'm excited to read this one. Lastly, in my pickups of older volumes and working on older series, I actually picked up a lot of new things this time around. But yeah, last is I got the rest of Children of the Whales that I needed. So I had been falling behind on this series for a while. I wanted to start it and reread it when it was all over. But then I saw that volume 23 is going to be the last volume. 22 is coming out later this year, so hopefully 23 comes out next year and I can start rereading and finish reading this series. It's such an interesting series, but so much is happening that I'm like, this is not a series I can just read when they come out every 8 months, you know? But they have gorgeous covers, gorgeous art. I mean, look at that. Look at that. So nice. So yeah, I'm really excited for Children of the Whales to be finished. I'm really looking forward to reading that series. The anime was really good too. Like if you want to just like check out a little bit of what it's about, it's kind of darker than you might expect, at least for me going into it. It got dark real quick. But yeah, it's just really interesting, and I like the anime and what I read in the manga, so I'm excited for this one. And yeah, that brings us to the new volumes, all new first volumes or new volumes of series that I'm collecting. And yeah, I mean, I think like the oldest ones are like from like maybe a month or two ago, but I consider them still new releases. I'm gonna just start with the ongoing series that I'm working on first. And first up on that, I got the newest volume of Tokyo Revengers. This really gets into my favorite arc. I said last time that it began my favorite arc, but I could have been mistaken, and this begins my favorite arc. But anyway, Kokonoi. Kokonoi is introduced in this one, and it's the best. Oh my god. There he is. There's my boy. I love Chifuyu, but Koko's got my heart. Like, I don't know. I don't know why. I just really find him like appealing for, I shouldn't find a grade school appealing. It's fine. We're moving past it. Yeah. And then I also got the fourth and apparent final volume of Orochi. So these are like sort of short story collections, but I think it's kind of like Tomi from Junji Ito, where they're all kind of interwoven with the same character. That's the impression I got. I don't know, take my word for it, look into it yourself. But it's horror. I say horror so weird. I don't know. To me, it sounds weird. But it's a horror series, and I have not started it, but I definitely want to read it around spooky season this year, for sure, if I can, with all the Junji Ito I'm committing to read. Next up, I got a one-shot BL. Be My Love, My Lord. Such a risque cover. Oh my gosh. But do you know why I got it? Do you know why? It's the ears. Freaking ears. I have problems. Moving on. Another one-shot BL was Snow Fairy. This one I read online already, actually. It's super cute, about a wildlife photographer who visits this kind of quiet, snowy village, and he's trying to take pictures of like a pretty like rare or like hard to capture bird or whatever. Anyway, and then he ends up meeting a local, and you know, it's super cute. I really like this one. I had been thinking of buying it, so I'm glad I did not buy it in Japanese because it got printed in English. Then I got the next volume of Dun Dun Dun. I'm so excited. Of course, all of these volumes, well, not all of these, but like the new volumes just came either Saturday or today. So I don't know if I'll get a chance to read them. I leave in 2 days and I have work. So we'll see how much I get to read. But if I do have a chance, I'm going to try and read the next volume of Dun Dun Dun. It's just such a fun and wacky series. Yeah. Always excited to read more. And then we have another one-shot, Scram Blues. So I don't really know much about this one. I didn't pick it up as a pre-order. So it has been out, I think, since like February or so. But there was another sale in which this was included, and I just went, what the heck? I like me a good BL one-shot, and hopefully this will be a good BL one-shot. And I got volume 2 of Usotoki Rhetoric. This is one about a girl who can tell if you're lying, and a detective who kind of sees the value in a human lie detector and so wants to recruit her to help him with cases. So I think it's a very interesting premise. I enjoyed volume 1, and we'll see how it goes in volume 2. And then I got volume 2 of Malevolent Spirits Mononogatari. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. If you watched my first volume, first one I made, I think in February, of first volume releases I really enjoyed, this was one of them, and I'm really excited to see how it keeps going in volume 2. Because you never know. I mean, could I lose interest? Could I like it even more? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Again, another one I hope to read before I leave, but I don't know if I will get to it. And we have volume 4 of Momo the Blood Taker. This is the one with the lolly vampire. I talk about this in my it made my honorable mentions list of favorite reads from 2022, from last year. The lolly vampire was the reason it was an honorable mention. I like the mysteries and the gore and the, you know, everything's really cool except for the lolly, but I'm still excited for the next volume. Another one I really want to read before I go is the newest volume of Kaiju number 8, volume 6. There's too many new ones that just came today that I'm like, I want to read. But yeah, anyway, this is one of the ongoing shonen jumps that I just really am enjoying. And I got volume 3 of Tales of the Kingdom. My god, the covers are so beautiful. I freaking love Nakamura's art style. Like, it's not probably for everyone, and I get that, I respect that, but to me it's so different and it stands out, and it's also really beautiful in my opinion anyway. But yeah, this is a series I am not 100% set on, but I keep buying them because A, I am curious, I want to see where it's going, and B, it's so pretty. The cover's so pretty. It just keeps pulling me in. Buy me, Zoe. Next up is a series I love so much, and that is Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. I can't believe we're on volume 14 already. Look at how cute Nagatoro is. He's so cute. This volume was adorable. Yes, I did read this. I read it as soon as it came in Saturday. This was in the Saturday shipment, and I read it. Was it as predictable as, you know, these type of stories are? Yes. Did I love it? Yes. God dang it, I loved it. I have so many issues. Anyway, next up, another BL one-shot, and that is Welcome Back, Oriole. Oriole? Anyway, I wasn't 100% I was gonna get this one. The cover art was I don't know. It kind of intrigued me, but it also kind of looked a little bland, I guess. But, you know, I like the childhood friends to lovers tropes. And then I got The Tunnel to Summer, The Exit of Goodbyes, Ultramarine. Oh my god, such a long title. Volume 3. So I just got in volume 2 in my last month's haul because I said I found out it's only 4 volumes long. So now this is the volume that just came out this month, and I ordered it, or it came out last month. I don't remember. The point is, I ordered it and now I have it. And then once I get volume 4, I'll read it all the way through. I did read volume 1 already, and I wasn't like blown away, but I was intrigued. The concept is about a time traveling, possible wish granting tunnel. I mean, it's an interesting concept. Got volume 8 of My Dress Up Darling. I haven't taken it out of the cling wrap. It just came, so some of them I did not have the chance to take out of the cling wrap. Sorry if there's an annoying glare more than usual. But yeah, this is one that I really like. It's a little ecchi of a series. You know, not everyone's cup of tea, but I enjoyed the concept and the cosplays, fun element, and the following your passions and your dreams through line is, I like it, but I've fallen behind on the series, so I just keep getting the volumes now. That's what I do. Next I got Why Raeliana Ended Up at the Duke's Mansion. Oh my god, another long title. This is another beautiful color webtoon, Korean webtoon series, I believe. And I really, really like it. It's another reincarnated series, which, you know, I'm a sucker for. She's not a villainess, but she is trying to change her bad end. So yeah, I really like her and the Duke. They're so cute. Then I got Though I Am an Inept Villainess, Tale of the Butterfly Rat Body Swap in the Maiden Court. Oh my god, what is the long titles? Anyway, this one is another villainous story, only it's interesting because the villainess actually swaps bodies with this like pure maiden sort of character. And so now the pure maiden is in the villainess's body, being treated like the villainess, and everybody's like being nice to the actual villainess. Interesting concept. I like when they tweak little things like that. You know, it's fun. Volume 1 though, it wasn't like an immediate favorite. Like some of these villainous ones, I'm just like immediately like, yes, I want more. This one was like, yeah, I'll get the next one, see how it goes. So we'll see how it goes. And last, oh my god, finally, of new pickups, or of new volumes of series I'm currently collecting. That's a mouthful. 2 is, of course, Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie, volume 12, the last volume that just came out. So cute. I still have to read 9, 10, and 11. So I've been trying to read newer releases so I could do a little talking about them video. Hopefully I can do that before I leave. Hopefully I did do that. I'll put a little edit if I did do that. All right, on to volume 1s that released. How are there that many volume 1s? And it's not like I bought every single volume 1. 2 of them were technically March releases. I just didn't get them in time. I got them in April, but still, it's a lot of volume 1s. So I'm going to start with the ones that I did not read. So I did not read Love is in Sight. This one just came today. But I was okay with that because I recognized it immediately. I read a good chunk of it online. And it's super cute. It's like a little, like a soft boy, but he looks like a delinquent. He looks very scary. So people, you know, stay away from him, and he's kind of lonely. And then he meets this girl who is blind, so she can't see his scary appearance, and they strike up this adorable friendship. Cute, wholesome series. I'm so excited this one got published. Like seriously, I'm like, what did I do to deserve a lot of these titles that I read online getting published finally? Like, yes. Good karma. And another I didn't read is My Coworker Has a Secret. So this, I believe when I was looking into it, is complete at 2 volumes. So again, I like to read them together. It just makes it a more cohesive story. I also kind of flipped through it and it seems pretty dialogue heavy. I think it's more like a comedic kind of rom-com-y, but it's dialogue heavy. And I was like, I just don't have time for you. I'm sorry. So it was on the chopping block. And then the last one I did not read is What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, Volume 1. So this is another color webtoon, and absolutely love the back, how she's grabbing his tie. So cute, love this art. And I did, gosh, watch the K-drama up to a certain point and then I lost interest. Sorry again. I do that a lot with K-dramas. If you watch my K-drama video, I mentioned that. But yeah, so I know the premise and I already know what happens up to this point, that she is trying to resign, but she's such a good secretary that he doesn't want her to resign. So he's like, well, what if I just stay you? Because that's like the reason she wants to resign. It's a silly premise, but you know, it's cute and I really like the art. And I mean, my God, he is so handsome. Look at him. So hot. That's the reason I bought it. He's so hot. I didn't know I had the full color illustrations of him in there though, and I was like, goody. Oh, goody. All right, now on to the volume ones that I did read. And if I made a video about that, go check that out. But yeah, I read The Valiant Must Fall Volume 1. This one was one of the March releases. And same with this one, The Villainous and the Demon Knight. This one I won't be talking about if I do that video because I already talked about it in my Steamship ranking video. So go check that out if you want to hear my thoughts on this one. It's a spicy little read. Then I read, this is an older release, but I don't think it's that old. I could be wrong, but Assorted Entanglements Volume 1. And this one's a Yuri. I don't know if I'll include this in my video because it's not a new release. So I'll just briefly say I enjoyed it. It was strangely, like, the flow of the story was strange because like sometimes they would get into where each page was like a different situation or a different day, kind of showing you the progression of time and little cute moments from the relationship, but it was confusing and I thought I was missing pages for a while. You gotta explain these things to me. I'm a dumb bitch. So, but I absolutely love this girl. I love tattoos, if you didn't know by now, and tatted up, pierced character that's actually like a puppy dog. I love the juxtaposition. It's so cute. So yeah, I just really like this one. It was a bit messy. Is the relationship the healthiest? Not yet, I don't think. But it's not the worst at the same time. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I will probably get volume 2. I will get volume 2. Next up we have Insomniacs After School. I had already kind of had my eye on this one. And then I did see a comment suggesting this for a different type of romance. And I was like, okay, I'm definitely interested. So shout out to you. And then we got Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. This one was cute. And Boys Abyss. And lastly, Witch of Mine, which is another full color one. Beautiful art. Very slim, but interesting story. Oh my gosh, it's done. We did it. All right, well, thanks for watching my April haul video. If you did, I hope you had a good time. As always, let me know down in the comments, what did you get this April? Anything I didn't pick up that you would recommend? And of course, if you could like the video, that would be awesome. And you could please subscribe, join the manga family every Mondays for Manga Mondays. And yeah, until next time.